And this segment is brought to you by DraftKings Sportsbook, America's top-rated sportsbook and app. And it's number one because not only is it safe, but it's secure, and our favorite thing, it's reliable. And for all the first-time users out there, we got a nice little gift for them, right? I mean, because who doesn't like free stuff, right? You like free, right?
It's nice, yes.
It's like a little icing on top of your cake. So with that being said, all the first-time users out there, if you download the app and use the promo code MOATS, that's MOATS, you will receive up to $1,000 in deposit bonus money. I mean, $1,000 in deposit bonus money. That sounds like a good thing, right?
That's a decent chunk of change right there.
I would assume that people would like that, right? I mean, it's the holiday season. We're giving back. So, download the app, use the promo code, use that gift that we're giving you, and let's get an opportunity to get some money because that's all we want is opportunity, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And with DraftKings, your opportunity is always good, baby. Well, you got any hot topics today, man?
Dude, actually,
I don't. You got a hot topic?
I don't, but I do because I don't have an expert opinion on this, but I do wonder if this is going to be a topic that's floated around today. Is it time for Taysom Hill to be replacing Drew Brees?
They were playing the Atlanta Falcons. Pause.
Well, there's that too. And I watched the game. There is things that he could do that Brees can't, obviously with the scrambling and stuff. Yeah. I just don't think that's something you want to be going with into the playoffs that you could feel really consistent about with your offense. Dude, the one pass, dude, he underthrew it by like 15 yards.
You ain't got to tell me. I know. You ain't got to tell me, baby. I said it was like a buffer, more aggressive version of Lamar Jackson with less throwing ability. That's like when I was watching it, that's what I kept thinking. Like, this is what Lamar does, except Lamar's more finesse.
They're calling him Steve Young. Yeah. I can't believe this. I can't believe this.
Come on, man. You know why.
BYU.
We're going to roll with the narratives here, man. Let's keep these narratives rolling.
It's BYU, the late bloomer to the NFL. Yeah. I guess that's why.
Guy at quarterback. Oh.
Yeah, he doesn't have Steve Young's arm.
Not at all. Not even close. What are we talking about?
I feel like Taysom Hill's like go-to thing is his scrambling and running ability.
Yes.
Whereas like Steve Young, that was his second thing.
It, right?
Yeah.
And even when you watch Lamar, he's still looking to throw first, and that's like his bailout. Now it's
unless you're doing the design runs,
right. But that's his elite bailout. With Taysom, it's like, all right, 1001, can I run? It's like, no. And against the Falcons, we've already said the Falcons. We've seen them this year. We know who they are. Now, who do the Saints play next? That's gonna be the interesting part.
No clue. Are they sticking with them? I guess Brees is going to be out for a little bit.
Yeah,
those, ribs and stuff.
Ribs and lungs. They said best case was 2 to 3 weeks, but more people were saying it's probably going to be close to that 4 to 6 variety just because of you don't want to play with the punctured lung and stuff like that. Let me see what the Saints have next, though.
Okay. I mean, their defense looked good. I mean, they're one of the top teams in the NFC. They should be straight,
though, man. They got the Broncos. Now, the Broncos defensively looked good last week. But, yeah, I mean, honestly, for Brees to go down is the perfect time. So they got Broncos, Falcons, Eagles, their next 3 games. Then they got Chiefs and Vikings and Panthers to end it. Yeah, so they'd be straight these next 3 games. I think you could put it like this. Denver, they're going to be better on defense than the Falcons. So you're going to have to add a little bit more. Falcons, second time around seeing it, I think they handle a lot better. Similar to the Chargers 2 years ago when Lamar first took over as starting quarterback. Remember the first time around, it was like week 10 or 11, Lamar got after him. Then they saw them 2 weeks later in the wild card round. And then we saw the Chargers, like they had caught up and seen it before and they had their number in that standpoint. I do think that the Falcons could potentially look like that next time they play them if they continue to go with Taysom. But we'll see, man.
Yeah, interesting. We'll see how it plays out. I thought they should have stuck with Jameis.
I agree. I mean, if we're talking about playing quarterback, give me Jameis. But you also have to remember this, man.
They have a lot of money wrapped up in him, and they want to see what he's got for the future or whatever.
With the fact that, I mean, we agree that Drew Brees has been a top 10 at worst, top 10 quarterback at worst. Top 10 quarterback.
This year? You're talking about this year?
Just this year.
I thought he's played fine.
No, that's why I said at worst, top 10 quarterback. And even last year, and I'm saying since Taysom Hill's been there, he's been at worst, absolute worst, top 10.
Worst, now, yeah. I mean, I'd say that the average was top 5.
Right, no question. But I'm just to put it in context, at worst. But they still pull Drew Brees, who is a top 10 quarterback. They pull him off the field or put him at receiver multiple times throughout the game for Taysom Hill.
You know how much I don't like that.
Right, but this is all I'm saying. So when you talk about how much they like him, as much as we love Claypool, as much as we love Deontay Johnson, if it became where we're taking the ball out of Ben's hands at quarterback, we wouldn't love that the same way. that's why for me, I'm like, seeing Sean Payton do that prior to the games, it didn't surprise me that Sean Payton was so gung-ho about starting Taysom, and why I do think that he'll continue to go with him, because if you're willing to pull a top 10 at worst, and we personally believe he's a top 5 quarterback consistently, but if he's worst case top 10 and you're pulling him off it's not just one play, it's like
6,
7, 8 plays easily a game. If you're doing that, man, that lets you know like you really, really love this guy right here, man.
I don't think it's the best for, I guess, long term for them. I really don't. I really don't.
Man.
I think Jameis would have been the better call, but we'll see what happens.
I agree, man.
We'll see what happens. Because we've talked about this before in the past. Like, is Taysom Hill a franchise quarterback?
Yeah.
We'll see. It's like nothing against him. It's just everything I'm seeing. It's just I don't think it's there, dude. I just really don't. Man. But we'll find out.